Everybody, welcome back. It's the last day, I can't believe it, last day of Dance Discovery's, Dance Discovery Foundation's Dance-A-Thon. This Dance-A-Thon is to raise emergency financial aid for dance educators that have been hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. It's been an awesome week. I want to thank everybody who's been participating and been donating. If you want to donate, you can you can type in !donate in the chat. A link will pop up and you can click that link. Also, if you're a dance educator and you want to learn how to apply for assistance, you can type in !apply, and then that link will pop up and it'll take you to their site. You can also visit dancediscoveryfoundation.org and get information on their site as well as to how to donate and apply. My name is Brandon Henschel. I am your host. It is my pleasure to introduce all of these classes and these instructors. We've had some awesome, just like world-class instructors throughout this entire week. We've got 4 more to go today, and the next class that's up is going to be a Pilates class. So super excited for that one. And this is going to be done by Keeley Ahrold of Equinox, and she also has an MS in Kinesiology. So guys, get ready for some Pilates. Here is Miss Keeley.
My name is Keeley Ahrold. I am a Pilates instructor and student of physical therapy up here in Los Angeles, California. I am here to teach you today Pilates for dancers. This is part of Dance Discovery Foundation's Dance-A-Thon to raise emergency funds to help cover essential health costs and basic living expenses for arts educators affected by COVID-19. This is part of our worldwide effort through Giving Tuesday, and I am so honored and thankful that I could be here to help give back for this very important cause. And I was once a dance student at South Coast Conservatory, and so this is very near and dear to my heart, and I'm so excited to help give back to the community I was so once a part of. And for today's class, we will be doing Pilates. If you've never done Pilates before, don't worry, I'm sure you will recognize a lot of the movements given through this class. And what you'll need for today is a mini band. If you don't have a mini band, that's okay. It's just a stretchy TheraBand type apparatus. If you have a TheraBand and you want to tie it in a circle, that's fantastic. Use that. If not, just use your own body. That's great enough as is. We'll only be using this partially the way through class, but let's get started. Okay, so you are on your mat. Start with your feet planted firmly on the mat, and you're right on top of your sitting bones, sitting nice and tall. If this position feels really cramped in your hips, you can lengthen your legs out a little bit or even put a pillow underneath your knees. What we're focusing on here is our spine. Grab hold of your thigh bones and roll down one bone at a time, starting with the very base of your spine. So lean really down low by your tailbone. Roll halfway down and roll halfway up, come back to seated nice and tall. Reaching through your spine in opposition of your tailbone. Coming all the way up, sitting nice and tall. If this is too easy for you, reach your arms forward, tuck your tailbone, roll all the way down. Coming all the way up. So Pilates, again, if you've never taken it before, it's all about movement in the spine. It's about how the muscles around that spine influence your muscles around your abs, your core, your powerhouse, my Pilates friends, and how those powerhouse muscles inform your extremities, your arms, your legs, your head, your neck. So basically you want to get strong from the spine and the torso in the center first, and that'll hopefully help all of the other strength in the rest of our body. At the very next roll up, extend both of your legs forward, rolling all the way down, starting from the very base of your spine. Roll all the way down. Reaching those arms in line with your ears, so your arms should go behind your head, and curl all the way up, one bone at a time. Now don't use momentum, you're using your own muscles. I know, what a concept, right? Take a fold forward, top of your head to your kneecaps. Roll it all the way down, one bone at a time. Arms overhead. Now, if this is a little bit difficult, yes, because we are rolling our entire body up, you can grab onto your thighs. They're right there, and you can help crawl yourself forward, reach forward. I want that stretch to be in the spine, not in your hamstrings. If you have tight hamstrings, of course, you may feel a little bit deeper of a stretch there, but the focus is on your back. If you can sense a theme in this class, you are correct. It's about your spine. We'll start there, and if you get a little extra something in your legs, then heck yeah, that's all what it's about. Roll it all the way down. There is opposition happening in every single Pilates move. You have the opposition of your head reaching towards your knees and your feet reaching away from your body, all while you're pressing down into the mat. So even though this may seem easy or may seem very simple, there are so many things going on at once. You are peeling your whole body off of the ground. Roll it all the way up. This is our last one, so roll it all the way down, one bone at a time. Place your hands down onto the ground, bend both of your knees. You can center yourself in the mat, just find a neutral spine. At this point, take a big deep breath in. Try to get your belly button up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, let all of that air out. One more time, big deep breath in. And exhale. Bring one knee up to the tabletop. Bring your other leg up to a tabletop. Reach both arms up to the sky, and you feel your back flat onto the mat. Press your arms down as if you're pushing something into the mat, and you curl up, looking into your belly button. Extend both of your legs out to a 45-degree angle, and begin to pump your arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. This is our Pilates 100. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. You are reaching through your fingertips, and exhale. And you're reaching through your toes and reaching through the top of your head, all while pressing down into your back. Inhale and exhale. That's halfway. Inhale and exhale. Curl a little bit higher. Can you take your legs lower? Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2 more. And exhale, reaching through your fingertips, reaching through your toes. Last one, inhale. And exhale, knees into your chest, rest your head, neck, and shoulders down. Take your arms to a cactus, drop your knees over to the right-hand side, little spinal twist. Drop your knees over to the left-hand side, little spinal twist. Moving into a series of 5. This is a series of 5 abdominal exercises. First, curl your head, neck, and shoulders tight. Don't be afraid to use your arms, especially for dancers. We have this need to be really pretty.
Don't be pretty right now. I just want you to use your core, use your abs. Bring your right knee into your chest. Your arms are pulling that knee in. Inhale, exhale, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both knees in at once. Knees in. Reach out. Backstroke your arms. Out and in. Double leg stretch. Reach. And exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into your chest. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders down. Rock side to side. If your neck feels like it's working a little bit too hard here, that is okay. All I want you to do is drop your head down and continue with your legs. Legs are up to the sky. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Grab onto your right ankle. Left ankle drops down. Pull your top leg to you twice. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. This is a hamstring stretch, don't worry. You're still pulling your belly button down into the ground, reaching through your legs like you're painting 2 parallel lines onto the ceiling in front of you. And you're using your arms to pull your leg into your body. For 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Knees into your chest and relax. Both legs up to the sky. You have 2 options here. Option 1, keep your upper body right where it's at. Option 2, I want you to take both hands behind your head, curl up, look into your belly button. In this position, if we use our upper abs, it will talk to our lower abs and contract, protecting our low back. Depends on your body though. This may be easier or harder. Try both, see what happens. Squeeze those heels together, lower down, and lift up. Lower down, and lift up. My dancers, if you are straightening your knees, using your quads, try to relax those kneecaps. Focus on the inner thighs squeezing more than keeping your legs straight. I am giving you permission to not lift your kneecaps all the way up. I want you to use your inner thighs more than I want you to use your quads. Long toes. Use your glutes at the very bottom. Continue to pull your belly button down to the ground. 2 more, 2. And 1. Knees into your chest, relax your head, neck, and shoulders down. Reach to your side, grab your band if you have one. If not, again, no worries. Feet curl apart. So you loop the band on the top of your feet, and you actually pull your feet apart. You may feel some engagement in your outer thighs. Ideally, you don't feel anything. You don't feel a lot of stuff happening in your hip flexors, okay? Both hands behind your head. Curl all the way up. I want you to twist over to the right-hand side. Push the left leg out. Pulse here. Knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. Take it 8. You will feel quad. If you feel it in your back, get rid of that band. 3. Switch to the other side. And 10. 9. Knee to elbow. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. You have 4. 4. 3. 2. And switch. 4. 3. 2. And switch for 2s. 1. And 2. Switch. 1. And 2. Switch. 1. And 2. Switch. Going to single count. You switch. And switch. Try to rotate your upper back. You're twisting from side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into your chest. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders down. Take that band. Slide it above your knees. So it's above your knees, around your thighs. The higher the band is up your thigh bone, the easier this exercise will be. So you do what you want with that information. Arms down right by your side. Tuck your tailbone. Lift your hips up to the sky into a bridge. Unlike a yoga bridge at the end of class, I want this to be mostly about your glutes, about your hamstrings. And with that band on around your outer thighs, your outer glute muscles, These muscles in the very back corner of your tush are going to be fired up, especially by the end of our leg series, coming up a little bit later. Tuck your tailbone, lift those hips up. Roll it down. Take your time here. Not only is this a good exercise to quote unquote rest your abs in, you're still using them, but I want you to focus on the articulation of your spine. You're moving one bone at a time off of the ground. So your tailbone lifts, your low back lifts, your middle back and your upper back, but between your shoulder blades, it stays down low onto the ground. So think of a string of pearls. You have a string of pearls in the sand. You lift one pearl at a time off of the sand, and you press one pearl at a time into the sand. Very soothing thought. And what you're doing is you're stretching out tiny muscles between each vertebra in your back, giving them the movement and kind of releasing some of that tension that we hold between each bone in our back, especially at a time like this when we have been sitting so much more than what we thought. All right, one more. If you're feeling it in your booty already, great. Lift your hips up, hold here. I want you to press out in the band, out in the band. Again, if you do not have a band, continue through the movements. You will feel the exercise working for you. The band just adds a little bit of intensity. It doesn't make or break an exercise at all. It just adds a little something extra. It's like when you have pancakes and then you add chocolate chips. If you didn't have the chocolate chips, you still have pancakes, and that's pretty good too. Right? Yeah. Take it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep your knees hip width apart. Pulse it up to the sky. Lift, lift, lift. Yes. And you are pushing down with those heels. Pushing up with your hip bones. Your two hip bones that are at the very top of your hips, you want to push them to the sky. Push them to the sky. Take it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Stay right here, don't move yet. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. Lift your right leg into the air. Pushing down with the left foot, lift that leg up, lift those hips up. Flex the foot, lower your leg, point the toes, lift. Flex to lower, point to lift. So what we're doing now is we're training our legs to do similar but opposite things. So you are pressing down to the left heel, flexing the right foot to lower, pointing to lift. So you are working the front part of the leg, the back part of the leg, while stabilizing with your opposite. This is great for jumping, this is great for turning. What else do dancers do? Great for those extensions. 2 more, 2, and 1. Put that foot down, lower those hips, other side. Point the left foot in the air, push down with the right. Here we go. Lower down, point up. So again, notice, is there a difference between your two legs? My dancers, if you usually turn on you with your right leg, is your left leg a little bit stronger when you do this exercise? If you usually jump off of a certain leg, is that leg a little bit stronger than the other one? Just notice that. Is there anything you can do to fix that? So maybe one day you'll be more even. You'll be a more versatile mover. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down, lower those hips. One bone at a time. Nice job. All right, roll over towards me. Doesn't matter which side you start on because we are doing both. So I want you to push down into your elbow, hand onto your hip, open the top leg and lower. Open and lower. All right, with the band, this increases the intensity 1,000-fold. So if you do not have a band and you want to push down with your arm, or if you have a weight, that is going to get this a little bit more obvious for your body to connect to. Again, it does not matter. If you feel it in the front of your hip, bend your knees more. I want you to feel it back here. And guess what? You have your own hand. Put your hand on your tush. Is that muscle turning on? Fantastic. 2 more. 2 and 1. Bend your knees. They're already bent. Keep them bent. Lift your hips up into the air. Push your hips forward. Open to a clamshell and lower down. Lift to lower, down. Lift, lower, down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down onto that side. Rest your head into your hands. Keep your bottom leg bent. Extend your top leg out straight. There should be a straight line running through your body. Little lifts. Up. Lift. The reason why I want your bottom knee to be bent, especially if you have a TheraBand, this leg is stabilizing the band, and you are pushing against the band with your top leg, making a pull, so your back hip has to work. Just re-emphasizing those really strong muscles that we need to jump, to stabilize when we're on our single leg, to turn, to even walk in real life. This is a very important muscle group to keep and maintain strength. Circles. Circle. Not gonna lie, I'm really feeling this right now. I think this is a brand new band. I think it's increased in intensity. 7. Reverse that circle. Goal is 10. Trying to count with the music. Don't know if it's working. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. I want you to swing your legs around to the other side. Okay, elbow down. Starting with clamshells. Here we go. Open and close. Again, one side is going to be a little bit stronger because no one is completely even. You have to work up towards that. Make sure that that information is all going into the back booty cheek. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Lift those hips, plank. Here we go. Up and down. Lift and lower. Up and down. Make sure you are pressing down with that elbow. You're maintaining the strength in the shoulders, not just focused on the legs. It's the entire body. 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down onto your side. Again, bottom knee stays bent, top leg straightens at little lifts. I did not talk about this on the other side, but better late than never. Your center. You're pulling that belly button in strong. You're not relaxing onto that side, waiting for someone to bring you an iced tea on the beach. You maintain length. Maintain that lift from that downside rib cage. You are constantly lengthening from your feet, from your center, through the top of your head. Little circles. As if someone has your ankle and someone has your ears and they're just pulling you apart. I want you leaving this class being taller and more flexible in your spine. Reverse that circle. You should feel it in the back of that hip. Trying to maintain the knee and hip height. I'm trying to do it myself right now, it's very hard. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Okay, we can get rid of this band for right now. All right. Coming on to all fours. Pushing down into the ground. Round your back like a cat. And then dropping your tummy into towards the mat, arching your back. Warming up your spine while it's not connected to the ground. Little circles one way, little circles the other way. Okay. Keep your arms down onto the ground. I want you to tuck your toes. Lift your knees 1 inch off of the ground. Hold here. Some of you may know this as the beginning to a bear curl. Don't worry, we're not doing bear curls. We're just holding, I promise. Pushing the ground away with both arms. Relax your throat. Relax your eyebrows. You don't need those right now. Pushing down with your feet. They are strong. You have a neutral spine. 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath. Take a second. We're going back to it. Tapping our knees down onto the ground. Neutral spine. Here we go. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Now I want you to imagine you have 2 jelly beans underneath those knees, and you're just gently squeezing them down onto the ground. You're not trying to flatten them like pancakes, just a little squish. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Untuck your toes. Take your right hand behind your head. All of a sudden you feel your abs start to turn on. That's great. Push down into your left arm, open up the top, and twist. Push, lift, and twist. Open it up, and lower down. Open, lift, and lower down. Good. What you're doing is opening up your upper back. It may feel tight, it may feel a little bit restricted like mine is right now. That's okay. You're keeping your pelvis and your hips still, so you have to rotate through your rib cage. And our rib cage doesn't get a lot of movement. That's okay. Finding that stretch. Replace that hand. We're going on to the other side. Left hand behind your head. Push down into the right hand to twist up towards the sky and rotate down. One side may move a little bit more. Just make sure you're not moving through your hips. You're not wagging your tail at all. Your hips are stuck in cement. This is all about your waist. This is all about your rib cage. Big twist. 2 more. Up. Last one. And lower. Press it back quick, little child's pose for a stretch. Roll it up. One of my favorite moves in all of Pilates is a kneeling exercise. If your knees do not like it, don't do it. Go back to lying back onto your side and do the legs with us. If you need to fold your mat in half, fantastic. Okay, make a capital T shape with your arms. I want you to take your left leg out to the side. So it feels like you're very like jazz hands. Palms face down now. Reach out of your spine. Lengthen tall. Drop your right hand down onto the mat while your left arm goes to the sky, kind of like a teeter-totter. You should make a square shape with your arm and your leg. Lift your left leg into the air. Right hand behind your head. Lower the leg and lift. Lower the leg and lift. Kneeling side lying kicks. Very intense feeling in your glute, in that outer booty cheek. Make sure you're not taking your leg in front of you. That's gonna turn on the front of your hip. I want you to focus on the very top of your hip / butt cheek. Pushing down into that right hand. This is half a plank, half a side lying kick. For 3, 2, hold that leg into the air. Hold, swing the leg to the front. Swing the leg to the back. I know it's not easy said. It's easier said than done for sure. Big sweep. Big sweep. It's okay if your leg is not in line with your hip. I know mine is not right now, but that is okay. Something to strive for. You're not moving your body, you're just moving your leg. 2. And back. Last one. Swing it forward. Replace it down. Good. Reach that left arm to the sky, bend your knee, come back up to a capital T shape. Right leg out, lengthen tall through your spine. Find the ground with your left, right hand goes behind your head. Lift and lower. Up and down. Pushing your hips forward. A lot of pressure with the glutes.
3, 2, hold the leg up, swing it to the front. Here we go, swing it front, swing it back, swing it front, swing it back. The easiest thing that can happen with our hips, when our leg comes forward, we want to push our hips behind us. Fight that urge. Push the hips forward as your leg goes to the front. It's a lot more glute work. And back. Last one here. Swing it to the front. Come back to center. Come all the way up to kneeling. Good job. Lie onto your back. Let's cool it down. Roll all the way down onto your back. Take a second here. Find your breathing. Inhale, belly button up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, let it all go. Again, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last one, deep breath in. Hold your breath for a moment. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale, let it all go. Nice job. Hug your right knee into your chest. Cross it over, knee cross over. Let your spine twist. Back into center. Other side. Left knee. Cross it over. Big spine twist. Back into center. Both knees in. Knee circles right. Knee circles left. Rock and roll. Letting your spine massage a couple of times. Don't roll onto your neck, just between your shoulder blades. Last one. Come all the way up to seated. Give yourself a round of applause. Beautiful job, everybody. Thank you for joining me for Pilates for Dancers. I know we worked a lot with our glutes, we worked a lot with our abs. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and you give a little back, especially to our arts educators who are working so hard in this crazy time. And I'm sure we are all going to get through this together. Mwah. Thank you for joining. Again, my name is Keeley, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Caroline's been dancing have actually been a metaphor for life, in that along the way there's been little setbacks, but as it turns out they were actually setups for successes down the road. And that spirit of excellence and perspective was nurtured by the unparalleled teaching that's done at her studio.
Through dance, I acquired a sense of self-discipline and learned about having work ethic for something that I'm passionate about.
Thank you so much, Keeley, for that amazing Pilates class. I wanted to join in, but I decided maybe I should just go back and watch it later and try it. Otherwise, I'm going to be profusely sweating when I stand up here and I introduce our next class that's coming up. But quickly, before I do that, guys, we are here with part of Dance Discovery Foundation's Dance-A-Thon. We've been here all week. We've had a ton of master classes. We got 3 more coming up for you. If you guys want to donate to this amazing cause that is building up emergency relief funds for dance educators that have been hit by COVID-19, please type in the chat, !donate. A link will pop up. You can click that link. It'll take you to a site where you can donate. And if you want to apply for assistance, if you're a dance educator yourself, you can type in !apply, and another link will pop up. You can click on that, and it'll take you to their site so you can learn how to apply as well. And guys, don't forget to use the hashtag #DanceNeverDies. Take videos of yourselves, pictures of yourselves doing these awesome classes. We love seeing your pics on Instagram. We love seeing your videos. So once again, that's hashtag #DanceNeverDies. All right. Next up is going to be an intermediate advanced hip-hop class. Super excited for this one because this is my wheelhouse. And please forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong. I really do apologize, but I believe that this is going to be Aminya Houston, and she is with Monsters Dance Incorporated. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Aminya Houston.
Today we are going to be learning a intermediate top combination. So here we go. We are thinking about big movements. This choreography that I'm going to teach you would be something that we would do on stage. So you want to think external and really big. I will give you some options to kind of, freak your thing however you would like. But whatever your options are, I want you to think external instead of in and really close, yeah? So let's get started. I'm gonna start on that right foot. I'm stepping out 1, pressing that right hand out, switch 2, and I'm gonna drop that left back 3. Yeah, those are not the counts, but that is the movement. So we go 1, E, and. I'm gonna stand flat back, lift those elbows up, snap 2, jump together. Yeah, I've got a fist to elbow, doesn't matter which hand is on top. So we go 6, 7, 8, we have 1 E and 2 and. Nice. It's gonna be quick, yeah? So you have 1 E and. Real quick right there. Make sure your levels, you're really utilizing your levels there. So we have up, up, as low as you can go, yeah? Stay this low, heighten those elbows up, 2 and. From here, my right knee is gonna tap out, in, yeah? My feet stay close to my left foot, yeah? Out, in, My left foot is going heel, toe, So it's a little bit of this situation, yeah? Left foot's going heel, toe, right foot goes tap, 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 tap. So it looks like out, in, yeah. If the feet get crazy for you, don't even worry about it. Stay in place and just use your shoulders and that back and your knees. Don't worry about traveling to the right at all, yeah? As we do that, arms are gonna open out like a big breath, close, and then fist in. So I go circle, close, fist in, yeah. You're gonna hear 2 breaths. She goes, in, yeah? Make that as big as you possibly can. So count from the top, we go 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yeah, let's try that again from the top. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, you have 1 E and 2 and open, close, Try it again, because she's quick. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yeah, I didn't open my hands that one time. It's really up to you, as long as you circle and breath, and breathe, whatever feels best for you, do your thing. So take it from the top one more and let's move on. We go 6, 7, 8, we have 1 E and 2, and open, close, From here, I'm gonna step out with my right foot, punch the left arm, punch side, right arm comes up to a nice little acute angle, yeah? So we opened 5, 6, 7, 8, we punch 1 E. I'm gonna take that right arm back to prep. I'm gonna turn, putting that left foot in front, turning whoosh to jump out. So again, we just closed, step out with your right, punch your left, right arm comes up, then I quickly put that right arm back to prep and turn, yeah. So out of this little pencil drag turn here, you're gonna pop out into a large open pose, yeah? So think big and strong. So you can give me any arms, whether you're out, or you have a little sass, or you wanna drop a level, just crazy. There's a huge accent, so you really wanna hit that, yeah? So we have 1 E and 2 and open, close, This is quick. Punch, punch, back, turn, out. Yeah, from here, pretend you got it if you didn't get it, yeah? We'll go through it again. You're here, You're gonna drop down, bring that right leg in, 8. Yeah, my fists are all the way down by my calves, close to that ankle. Yes, so there's a little pause. We go 5 and 6, you hit, and 7, and drop 8. Take it from the top. 5, 6, 7, let's go. We have 1 E and a 2, and open, close, punch, punch back, turn, hold, drop down. I hope that was okay, yeah? Try that again, let's go one time, because she's a little quick. Here we go, 5, 6, 7, 8, you go. 1 E and a 2, and open, punch, punch, ooh, turn, hold, drop down. So after open, close, I think I lied to you. It's gonna be a little more natural for me to go right, left, then I take that right arm back. So let's try that, yeah? Right, left, back, turn. I think that feels a little more natural for me. Honestly, if you go left, right, you go left, right, yeah? No one's judging. Live your life. Just give me punch, punch, or punch, punch, and turn. Just don't forget the turn is coming, yeah? So here we go. Tip top a little quicker. Let's go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. You go 1 E and a 2, and open, punch, punch, and around. Hold, drop down. Whew. Okay, let's go quicker, y'all. She's fast. Here we go. 6, we go 5, 6, 5, 6. You go 1 E and a 2, and open, punch, punch, a turn, hold, drop down. Whew. Okay, can we just hear what's happening with the music? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, let's go. 1 E and a 2. Okay, y'all. Whew, she's a little quick. Try it one more time with counts, and let's move on, yeah? Let's do it to it. We go 6, 7, 8, we have 1 E and jump together, breathe, punch, punch, turn, hold, drop, down. From here, we came in with our right. You're gonna step out, we just do a nice little old school groove. I have out, close, open, in, I lie, arm up, fist and elbow in. I go one more time to the left, up, then from here I chill it out. Boom and up. Just a nice little head tilt. Get the water out your ear, yeah? So we went. And 1, 6, 7, drop, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So this is whack, whack, up, chill it out, yeah? We go chill it out. Pick up that right elbow and knee, yank it, press back. So that right foot crosses back, then I slide to the front, step together. And 3 and 4, yank it up, yank, back, step in. Nice. Back, and I lie. Back, I do a lot of lying, you guys, I'm sorry. It's one thing that happens in my class. So we go back, I open that chest, and I lock it in as I step together. So let me see you go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, yank, back, and yes, and really contract as much as you can. Hello. Contract, contract. Take it from. And 1, and 2, and a boom, 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 yank, back, and drop it down. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and a 4, yank, back, and 6. Just gonna do a little wiggle, knees go 7 and 8. Yeah, you're gonna go wipe your milk mustache and then throw it. So rude, yeah? Throw it however you would like. Take your head away, whether you look to the left or to the right. 1 arm, 2 arms, whack it. Just give me a wiggle and a throw. And really use that chest. Get real crazy. So take it from this part here, and then we'll put it together from the top. We go 5, 6, 7, drop, 8, and 1, and 2, up, down, and a down, yank, back, and close, a wipe it, and a throw it. A wipe it, and a throw, a wipe it, and a throw. Yes, just do that 1 time and not 18, yeah? So, from the top, put it all together. We go 6, 5, 6, 7, this is slow. 1 and a 2, and 3, 4, punch, punch, around, hold, drop down, and 1, that's quick. A 3 and a 4, yank, back, and close, a wiggle, and a boom. My oh my, that was like a mid-tempo. Let's try it quicker, and then do it with music from the tip top. Let's go. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, you go. 1 and a hop, and open, open, punch, punch, around, hold, drop down, up, 1 and 2, up, groove it up, get back, close, a 1, boom. Holy moly. Let's try that with music. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, up. Woo! Try it again, yeah? Just another disclaimer, I am nursing a knee injury, so the little spin is not that great for me, but live your life, spin, toodaloo for you, yeah? Try it again with music, let's go. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, up. And turn, hold, stop. Up, down, up. Nice, you guys. We're almost done. Take it through with counts from the top, and let's finish it. Here we go. Woo! From the top, slow. As we're going through it, a little slower. Still try to keep it in your body as full out as you can. That way, once the music comes on, there are no surprises, yeah? So here we go. From the top, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, you go. 1, and up, 2, and open, open. Punch, punch back, around, hold, drop, 8, and 3, and 4. Yank, back, and wipe it, and Now from here, you hear 3 like, the drums, the horns, everything is going, yes? here, you're gonna just pop out with another one of those big external poses, yeah? So you can step, make sure, the only thing that is important is that your stance is wide and strong. Yeah, your upper body can be wherever you would like it to be, as long as your base down below is nice and sturdy. Yeah, so this probably isn't gonna work for us. Yeah, keep those legs nice and strong. Any level that you would like, just open. So we have, from the elbow, 6, 7, and 8. We go, a right, a left, and throw it, and drop, drop, up and down. Boom. Literally like 1 8 count left, yeah? It's just quick. Right, left, up, a boom, boom, 1 and drop, boom. Yes, ooh, shoulder situation. Try it. From that elbow. 5, 6, 7, and 8. You go a right, a left, throw it, drop, drop, cross, and down. Boom. Again, quicker. This is right, left, up, down, down, right, left, drop, freeze. It's like that I count where you want to pop up, yeah? Again, let's go more tempo, yes? Feel free to get like low if you can. My knees are not that great, so I can't get as low as I would like. But if you can, go crazy, yeah? So here we go. Boom, 5, 6, 7, 8, go right, left, up, boom, boom, right, left, drop, freeze. Add it in from the tippy top, pretty please. Here we go. 6 from the top, mid-tempo. 6, 5, 6, 7. You go 1 E and a 2 and open, open, punch, punch, around, freeze, drop, 8 and 3 and a 4, up, back, close, a wiggle, you pop, you go right, left, up, drop, drop, 8 and a boom, boom. Let me just mark that little ditty so you can hear how that is supposed to work with the music. So, we went right, left, up, boom, boom, right, left, drop, boom. You have out. Wherever you are, you're gonna turn over that right shoulder. I'm gonna swing my right arm around like moving. Get out of the way. Go right, left. Yeah? Step on that left foot. Look over that right shoulder. So we have 1, 2, 3, drop, drop. Right, left, down. Hold, swing, step. So we go 1, 2, 3, drop, drop, 5, and up, hold, and, yeah, she's quick. So I'm really using the momentum in my right arm to swing, woo, and get me around real quick. Shall we do a little backtrack? Add it all in from the top, and there's one last little ditty, yeah? We're almost there. Here we go. 6 from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. You go 1 E and a 2 and open, open, punch, punch around, freeze, drop down, and make these steps big. 3 and a 4, yank back and close, a wiggle and a throw. You go a right, a left, a third, a drop, drop, cross, step down, freeze, turn around. Okay, let's just put the last little bit together. It's just a groove, nothing crazy. So we went, boom. All my weight's gonna go back on this left foot. I'm going 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I'm facing the front. That is right, left hip, right, right. Yeah. With the knee. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8, and right knee up, left knee up. I'm gonna turn to the front on that double knee. Yeah, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face the back and turn around on this 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Right knee. Go 1, 2. Turn it around. So we went 3, 4. I'm just gonna step, front touch, back. Walk away, off stage. And we did it. Let's go. So, what did we just do? We have, from here, right, 6, 7, right knee goes up, 2, turn, 3, 4, step, touch, walk it away. Boom. Yeah, you can finish it however you would like. After we go, step, touch, finish it out. Yeah, if you want to freestyle instead of walk away, or walk away later, or whatever feels good, you do you. Yeah, and we did it. So let's try from the tippy all the way through. We go 5, 6, 7. This is slow. 1 E and a 2 and breathe, breathe. Punch, punch and around. Freeze. Drop down. Big step. Out. And 3 and a 4. Up, back, close. A wiggle. Give me elbows. A woo. A woo. Throw it up. A drop, drop, up and down. Freeze. Turn around to the right. Knee left. Turn around. Front. 6, 7. Peace. Okay. Before we do it with music, let's go faster. Here we go. We're gonna go 1 E and a 2 and almost there. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go 1 E and a 2 and open, open. Right, left, around. Freeze. Drop down, out, and chill. Yank back, close. A wiggle and an elbow. Go right, left, up, boom, boom, cross and down. Freeze. Turn around to the right knee, left knee, right. Hey, goodbye. Aha! Music, y'all. Let's just do it. Let's go. 5, 6, up. You guys, I'm out of it. Let's go one more time with music, and I'll let you go, yeah? Thank you guys very, very much for dancing with me. Keep dancing at home. Have your dance parties. Live your life. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Let's go. Woo! 5, 6, up.
For helping me improve as a dancer and as a person. I've really grown a lot this year, and thanks to all of you, I've become the dancer I am today. Also, special thanks to Mr. Josh, Miss Amanda, and Miss Sarah Sanders, and Sarah Gap for always being there for me and helping me grow as a dancer. It means a lot.
Ooh, Aminya, that class got me sweating just watching it. That was awesome. I cannot wait to go back and try that out. Man, on fire. You guys, welcome back. I'm Brandon Henschel. It's my pleasure to welcome you here to Dance Discovery Foundation's Dance-A-Thon. This is our last day of the week, guys. Let's make it a strong one. I want to thank everybody who's participated. I want to especially thank everybody who has donated. Every little bit counts, guys. Whether it's a lot or a little, it just doesn't even matter. It all adds up, and it all adds up to a really great cause to help dance educators who have been hit hard by COVID-19, guys. So I want to thank DDF for putting this on, Industry Nights, South Coast Conservatory, everybody who produced the event and has been a part of, all of the marketing and just putting this whole thing together. It's been really awesome. So, and it's been my pleasure to be here. If you guys want to donate, type in !donate in the chat, or you can see the DanceDiscoveryFoundation.org link in your chat as well. You can click those. It'll take you to their site. If you want to learn how to apply for assistance as a dance educator, type in !apply, and then that will pull up a link that you can click on as well. Don't forget to take videos of yourselves taking these classes, guys. They're awesome. We love them. Use the hashtag #DanceNeverDies. Next class coming up is South Coast Conservatory's very own Amanda White. She's going to be doing an intermediate contemporary. She's also with Chapman University and OCSA. This is going to be awesome. She's one of my favorite choreographers that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting in Southern California, and we're really lucky to have her with South Coast. So, guys, here comes your intermediate contemporary class. Give it up for Miss Amanda White.
My name is Amanda K. White. Thank you so much to the Dance Discovery Foundation for bringing these educators and artists together for this Dance-a-Thon. I feel so lucky and honored to be here dancing with you. Today we are going to do a contemporary class. In this contemporary class, I'm going to ask you to be expressive, and I'm going to invite you to use what I'm saying as a guideline to follow along with, to put your own spin on. It's really an exchange and an engagement that we're having together. I want to say thank you to the dancers that I work with regularly at OCSA and Santa Ana College, at Chapman and South Coast Conservatory. And I want to say thank you to my fellow peers at Backhouse Dance. We've been making online content and really reaching out to you guys to keep our community moving. So that being said, let's dance. I hope you have donated. Reach out, dance, donate, let's get it going. Today we're gonna work with two concepts, spilling and gathering. So spilling is maybe something that you've been affected with this during this time, and you wanna spill it out and you wanna get it away. And gathering is the feeling. Right now we're pausing, and so you're gathering all of your family close to you, and you're taking this time to maybe gather your intention for once we are out of this. What do you want next? What has this pause kind of given you time to think about that you weren't able to curate before? So let's dance, let's go, let's do this. Okay, you're in your space. You made sure everything is clear, out of the way. We're gonna start spilling our energy through our ankle joint. And I'm just releasing that tension in my ankle, and then maybe gathering that energy back up. Spill it out, gather it back up. And spill, and gather. I've gathered a dog. Spill, and gather. Continue, spill, gather. Maybe you're gathering all the way up to the top of the head, and then exhale, spill, and relax. We're waking up our spine. We're inviting energy into our body. You're able to use your focus as you're exploring. Good. I'm paying attention to how I'm using my abdominals, how much I'm relaxing, and then gathering up. Let's try to gather our energy a little bit higher into our body. Spill and gather. Maybe we gather all the way up and spill all the way down. 3 more. Gather all the way up, fully, 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 and spill down. 2 more. Gather and spill. 1 more. Gather and spill. Now keep going. try to move around your space, investigating what's around you. Keep spilling and gathering. Maybe your spilling doesn't get fully stretched and then it goes. Or your gather doesn't get fully realized and then you gotta let it go. Keep going. Now we're gonna shift and we're gonna gather first and spill. Gather and spill. Other way, gather, spill across, gather, spill across. Even bigger, gather, spill, pull it in, gather, spill. Other way, gather, spill, gather, spill. On your own direction. So you're gathering, spilling. Let it take you somewhere. Gather, spill. Maybe it goes all the way down. Gather, spill. 2 more. Gather, spill. Last one. Nice. Let's do some contracting, curving, gathering. I want to spread. No spilling. Gathering, maybe curving, rounding our arms, spreading. 2 more. Gather and spread. 1 more. Spread. Arms out to the side. Curve. Round it back. Spread. Let's take this focus up. And spread. 2 more. Spread. Last one. Spread and open. Nice. Let's continue to re-invite our spilling energy through our body. Our spilling energy and gathering. Maybe it's happening a little bit faster. Spilling. Like your bones are talking to each other. And all of this energy and tension then shoots out into space, making a line. And drop again. Keep moving, keep responding, and then when you want, making a line in space. Drop again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make that line. Keep this line and put it in a new relationship. Just to see what that energy can feel like in your body. And new relationship. Maybe find something in your space that you can match this line to. One more match or one more redirection with this line, and then break. Again, let's do it one more time. See if we can have our body speak to the space around you. And make a line. So your lines don't have to be fully realized. Right now I have a few lines. A line in my leg, a line in my arms, a line in my back, maybe my knee. And I can pick one of these lines to move somewhere in space. My line can curve and then unfold, curve again, unfold, redirect it, and then let it go. Nice dancers. Okay, one more little investigating exercise, getting into our bodies. Let's think about our ankles and our feet. We're not dancing on normal floors, so you have to really pay attention to our lower chain. Just shift foot to foot. And now I want you to spread, take one foot and spread that energy out as far away from your body as possible. And then gather it back in. Other foot, push it away. Stretch, 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 really big. And grab it back in. Take it to the side, extend, really long, and then pull it in. Other side, extend, out, in, to the back, really reach, out, 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 and in. You notice I'm not just using my leg, I'm using my standing leg, I'm using my whole body to support, and pull it in. Again, push, a little bit faster, pull, push, pull, and push that energy away, pull, and push, pull, to the back, push, pull. One more, push, pull. We're gonna keep going, turn out if you want. Reach, pull, and reach, pull. Are you getting all the way straight? Reach, use your focus. I'm looking at you guys, but use your focus. Out, two more, out, reach, out. Let's gather everything and spill. So now we're gonna move on to learning a movement, phrase, or combo. I invite you to use this movement as a guideline for your own experimentation. There's not gonna be set counts. We're just gonna have set movement that you feel free to use and make it your own. All right, so step back away. We're gonna take 2 walks downstage. Oh, and I'm gonna be your mirror. So this is gonna be your right leg, and this is gonna be your left leg, and then when I turn around, you'll be able to follow the movement that way. So 2 walks, moving downstage. 1, 2. Then I want you to gather all of your energy up, and then your ankles are gonna soft spill and press out. Good. Let's go back. So we walk. 1, 2. Gather, spill. From here, you're gonna take your downstage leg or your right foot, and it's gonna sweep behind you, swinging your arm up. Find something, pull it down, and step together. So from this action, I wanna soften my downstage leg or my left leg to be able to shift that way. If I don't, it's gonna make it kind of clunky and you'll fall over. So really use those ankle joint softening, that idea that from the beginning of class, right now. Let's go back. So we walk right, left, gather, spill, and shift, gather, quick spill, pull, together. Then my right arm is gonna sweep down and I reach out to the corner. Then I've reached, I found something I want or need, and then I accept that it's mine, and then I can have it, from there. So I'm softening my chest, I'm relaxing my body, and then popping everything out. From here, your elbows just open, but think about how you can really gather even more energy into your body, into your frame. Rewind, here we go. We walk. 1, 2, gather, spill. Stepping across, back, for something, sink it into your body, pop it open, arcing, spreading lightly. Awesome. So like I said, all of these sensations, this is what's working for my body. So after here, I sink, whew, I really want to pop it. But if you want to go boom, 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 and pop all of them, super great, amazing, fabulous. Let's go on. You just arced out. I'm going to drop my energy, drop, whew, and then sweep under. I want to make sure that I'm softening everything and then whew, switching to the opposite side. If you can get your hand, I didn't. If you get your hand on the opposite side of your face, great. Boom, here. Now your back foot or your right foot is planted. You're gonna turn, slice. That is, I'm doing it really sharp, but it can be nice and light, like you're reaching for something, but I am slicing. Then I soften to reach. I'm trying to help someone up off the floor, or again, reaching for something, grabbing something that I need right now. Maybe it's toilet paper, I don't know, sanitizer, Lysol, whatever. You're gonna reach, soften, pull, reach, and then soften, out, shift your weight back. New part, one more time. So we go elbows, open, drop, shift, sweep, slice, soften, pull, arm, the way back. All right, I will do it facing the other way now. So this is my right leg, this is my left leg, we walk. 1, 2, gather, still, shift, up, pull, sweep, soft, elbows open, around, catch, grab, pull up, fall. Again, same thing. This time, rather than me saying like the energy that I'm doing, I'm just gonna say the action, the things that we are moving in space. So step, right arm up, left arm under, right foot back, left arm to the corner, pull down, step together, swing, right arm, collapse, right arm, elbows open, arms open, drop, ball change, sweep across, stop, pull, float, down. Awesome. Let's put like a button on it. I always call it a button. Like 2 more moves. I need to like close my button and then we'll try it with music. So we have shifted. We're falling. Your back leg is gonna sweep across. Wow! You're gonna sweep across. Arms are reaching out. This is gonna come from your belly button. Reaching out. Maybe it's someone that you see in the corner, like a family member or a friend that you really want to hug but you can't right now. From this way. So I just shifted, step, sweep, arms, look, and awesome. Right now my dog is in the corner, so I'm reaching towards him, but it could be reaching towards and a way for you to say thank you to a medical healthcare worker that is out there right now helping us stay safe and helping people that are suffering from COVID to recover and get better. Okay, let's try it with music. Remember, it's your own timing. Whatever you feel, do that. And really get it. Shift. Pull. Together. Out. Shoulder. Elbows open. Shift. Turn. Stop. Soften. Pull. Rock. Out. Okay, let's just do it again. This time, I'm not going to talk. You can follow along with me, or you can do your own arrangement of the movement. Here we go. Mark, set, ready, and. Awesome. Let's do it again facing the other direction. And. Okay, dancers, so if you're noticing the music as I'm playing it, the full track is growing and changing. So I invite you to do it many times in a row and find a different musical connection or timing. Remember how our body was kind of shifting and almost like having a conversation with itself, using those two words, spilling and gathering. The movement can have the same exact feeling. So I can play with my timing, my musicality. I can use it to quickly weight shift in case I fall over. I don't know if you caught that last one, but that's what I did. So it's a useful tool, but it also allows someone when they're watching you to find different meaning. It allows yourself to find different meaning every time that you're moving. So that's the first invitation. Just do it many, many times in a row, keeping your forward focus. Then my other invitation is that you do it many times in a row, but every time you are changing a facing or a direction. So you can do the whole combo on the other side, you can reverse the movement, and then you have double the material. You can do that, or you could just play with your facings and shift back and forth. If you have it on the right side and the left side, then there's like so many combinations that you can do. So I invite you to challenge yourself. After this, go back, learn it all on the left side, or maybe rewind the video and just reverse everything from the very top. That's a great way to do it. So let's go through it. I'll give you an example. So right away, I would maybe start on the diagonal, and that would allow me to make a different choice from the very top. Then I can maybe do a full turn, pulling it down, shifting, pulling in, maybe I go that direction, boom. So I'm also making, right now, I'm also making a lot of transitional steps, making different choices than they were in the choreography. So that's a tool that you can use as well, especially in our spaces right now. I have to be really aware that I'm not like, kicking into the couch. Yeah, that would not feel bueno. So I am doing that already. So while I'm changing my facing, I'm paying attention to my environment and I'm changing direction. Let's try again. So you pick a place that you can start with. That's a different action. I'm gonna go this way. So here we go. Changing direction, choosing different options. Okay, that was just the beginning. So I hope it went really well for you. We're gonna do it with music a few times. We're gonna pay attention to that arc that the music is building. So you're gonna start one way and you're gonna finish another way. That could be energy. If changing directions is like, woo, it's giving you palpitations, then don't change directions, just play with your musicality, restart from the very beginning every single time. Here we go. and new facing. One more time, any way you want. Okay, dancers, how did it go? I hope you enjoyed class. Thank you again so much for joining me today. Thank you again to the Dance Discovery Foundation, Industry Nights, all of my fellow educators that are working to make this event a great experience for you guys. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. Stay safe. From class, don't forget to spill out what you don't want and gather what you do want during these times. Stay home, stay safe, and donate.
Los Angeles, California, this young tap dancing company that is taking the world by storm. They perform at the Daytime Emmy Awards. They perform at dance concerts all over the nation. They are famous for combining film and tap in their performances. Please welcome, without further ado, led by Leah Silva, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Reverb Tap Company!
Appreciate our South Coast Conservatory staff. I want you guys all to know how much you guys are appreciated in my life, and I wouldn't be anywhere in dance without you guys right now, and I miss and love you all so much, and you guys have just taught me so much self-confidence and just how important dance is to me, and I can't wait to get back at the studio to dance with all of you again, and I love and miss you guys so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Amanda, for that amazing class, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that. My name is Brandon Henschel. It's my pleasure to be here to host this Dance Discovery Foundation Dance-a-Thon to raise emergency financial aid for dance educators that have been hit by COVID-19. This is our last day, and coming up as our last class. I cannot believe it. The week went by so fast. Once again, I'm going to say it over and over again, I just really appreciate all of the instructors and choreographers that have donated their time and their expertise. Thank you to all of our students for all of their testimonials. Huge thank you for DDF for putting on this entire dance-a-thon so that we could come together as a community and do what we do best. Dance, have fun, and make some money for people who are in need. Yeah? All right, if you guys want to donate, please type in !donate in the chat. A link will pop up. That'll take you to their website where you can donate. And if you want to apply as well for assistance, you can type in !apply, and that link will pop up. That will take you to their website to donate. You can also go to dancediscoveryfoundation.org. Now, if you saw that promo of that tap company, Reverb Tap Company, right there, that's what's up next. I tell you what, every time I see it, it makes me want to learn tap. These guys are awesome. Leah Silva is up next with an incredible tap class from Reverb Tap Company. So guys, here you go. Get those shoes on, get your boards out so you can make some noise, and give it up for Leah Silva. Here we go.
So excited you to be joining me here today. I'm the Artistic Director and co-founder of Reverb Tap Company, as well as the co-director and co-founder of the Orange County Tap Festival. Every year, the Orange County Tap Festival is dedicated to bringing tap professionals from all over the world to one space right here in Southern California so that tap dancers can continue to grow and evolve in their passion for this great American art form. So welcome to my intermediate tap class. This is part of Dance Discovery Foundation's Dance-A-Thon to raise emergency financial aid to help cover essential health costs and basic living expenses to arts educators affected by COVID-19. I first want to give a great special shout out to my Reverb Tap Company family, both past and present. And I also want to give a shout out to my family at Temecula Dance Company. Wherever this class finds you today, whether you feel isolated or more connected than ever, I pray and I hope that you leave here inspired to continue on in your journey, not just in the arts, but in connection with yourself and with everybody around you. I hope that this leaves you in a better space so that you can continue sharing your inner love and light to all those around you. That is so absolutely necessary in times like this so that we can continue moving forward in positivity. So what will my class be like today? There will be a quick, about 5-minute warm-up, and then we'll dive right into the material, which is a great classic, it's a time step that will both push you, but also reinforce your foundational training. It's all footwork you already know how to do, maybe with a different application and rhythmic structure, but something that's gonna definitely allow you to put it in your pocket and work on that left side on your own. So I can't wait to continue exploring with you, and I can't wait for our paths to cross in the near future. Roll out these ankles, we're gonna start with the right foot, here we go. technique comes from all loose ankles. That's how I was taught growing up. I was taught with a lot of different approaches and styles. But the biggest one that I always took with me into how I produced my own work was a lot of loose ankle, making sure that the movement comes from up in the hip and results with the foot being completely relaxed as much as possible. So we want to make sure that we're really rolling out and allowing for this feel of a leg drop in all that we do, resulting in the foot kind of going wherever it pleases. Yeah, that's where this is coming from. All right, awesome. So here we go. We're going to dive right into the combo. I go, you go. All right, and we'll keep time together. I'm going to keep facing the wall so that as you learn it, you're learning it with the correct feet and not having to reverse it. All right, here we go. So we're going to start 8 bars into the song, and they're quick bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's our tempo right there. We're going to start with the left heel drop. I go, you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, dig, brush step, heel, dig, brush step, heel, dig, brush, heel. Moving on. Between the first 2 sounds of the paddle and roll and the last 2. Here we go, let's put it together. 2, 1, 2, 3. We say together. Now we're going to repeat that exact same thing on the left side from the top. That left heel drop is our next downbeat of 1. Here we go, let's start it on this foot. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Let's take both sides together. We say. Good. Let's take it a little faster. 1, 2, here we go. Lies. Right here, we don't repeat that break just yet. So you're going to jump onto the ball of the foot and add some heels. Jump, heel, heel, heel. Jump, heel, heel, heel. Jump, heel, heel, heel. Now put that together. It goes. There it is. Now we're going to go back to this side. There's our other foot for that break. I go, you go, just that small break. Feel the brush step, heel. Feel the brush step, heel. Very good. Feel the brush step, heel. Last time. Feel the brush step, heel. All 3 sets. Here we go. To the original idea for our 3rd set. So far, if we're talking about phrasing, we have A, B, A. All right, here we go. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, here we go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, here we go into our break. This is going to be titled C because this is a whole new idea, and now we're going to be exploring triplets. We're going to start with this left heel, and we're going to go. we're going into a paddle press cramp roll. Good. From there, you're going to go into a shuffle cross rhythm turn. That's also going to be a triplet. So putting that together, that goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4. Let's try that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Very good. You want to make sure that you get a nice tight cross going into that rhythm turn. All right. And you also want to anticipate the change into the triplets so that you don't find yourself falling behind or overshooting and then going too fast going into double time. All right. Let's try A, B, A, C together from the top, starting with that left heel drop. Also, take notice that shuffle rhythm turn is going into our left shuffle rhythm turn first. For most of us, that's the harder side, so we're getting it over and down with right at the beginning. You'll thank me later. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. We say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. Let's try it one more time. And we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Whoa, there we go. We're going to repeat the ABAC idea now completely starting on the other foot. So what's great is you know a lot of the combinations so far, a lot of this time step. So far we've been talking about phrasing in terms of just within that one little section, but you'll also see phrasing in the totality of what this entire combination entails is a whole nother idea to look at when you're trying to keep track of the footwork and trying to work on learning material quickly. I always talk to my students about how numbers are for counting and letters are for phrasing. And I always like to introduce the idea to my students very early on within the year, so that way I can ask them follow-up questions whenever I'm teaching them material, such as, what letter would you give this? Or if this material, if I had to talk to you about the phrasing of it, if I wanted you to talk to me about the phrasing of it, how would you describe it in terms of letters? And where would you see one idea start and stop before going into the next idea? And it's interesting how everybody absorbs information a little differently. So it's really important to understand the way each student does that, but it's also important to try to understand how we do it ourselves, so that way we can continue to get stronger and better. All right, so the whole thing originally started on the left foot. Now we're gonna start the whole thing on the right. Let's just try to do it from the very top, starting on the opposite side. Here we go. 1, 2, under tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Not bad. And now we're into the right rhythm turn, which for most of us is much easier. Just in case you haven't worked on rhythm turns yet, this is definitely going to be a new idea for you, but not really new at all. It's just a different approach to footwork you already know. For us, we're doing a shuffle cross. If you need to practice without the turn, if the turn you can't do it because you don't feel you have ample space or you're a little bit nervous about your upper body and being able to keep steady and not falling, then don't take out the turn and just go shuffle, tap, shuffle, tap, tap. That's all it essentially is. It's a crawl, a rhythm turn, right? But to use your arm to engage, closing your ribs, pulling up your center, making sure that your weight is spread evenly between both feet, that you're not too far to the one foot or too far to the other. I always tell my students, make sure you're engaging with that ball of the foot right there. Feel good. All right, okay, let's take both sides together. Starting with the left heel drop, A-B-A-C, A-B-A-C. Under tempo, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, time step, so you could apply it to any song that you feel is a good tempo for where you're at with the material. All right. Shuku, gaku, gaku, goo, goo. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, Paddle and rolls, press crank rolls, right? Shuffles, steps, rhythm turns, heel, heel, tap, tap. Don't get too overwhelmed by the rhythmic application of footwork you already know how to do, right? That's a good thing to think about when you start feeling overwhelmed. All right, let's talk. So far, if you look at the repeat of what we've done, of this smaller ABAC, we could now title that entire section A, and we repeated it again, A. Does that make sense? So that ABAC idea, since we're repeating it verbatim exactly as is, we're gonna call that A. So right now we're going AA. Let's go on to B. B, we're exploring the idea of rhythm turns now. Same idea we've already done, but now we're gonna swing out a little bit as well. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Heel stamp. Let's try that again. Going on. Heel stamp, back clap. Heel stamp, back clap, stamp brush. Heel stamp, back clap, stamp brush. Heel stamp, back clap. Oh, hello. There it is. Heel stamp, back clap, step brush. So watch this. We're going 1, 2, 4. Ball change, heel. So let's add that on. 1, 2, 4. Now we're taking it the other way. 2, 3, 4. Freeze there. 2, 3, 4. All right, let's take that so far. Now, we're just simply practicing back and forth rhythm turns to really get it into our bodies and really perfect our approach and our technique. So again, you want to make sure that you have a nice tight cross, close your ribs, pull up from your center, utilize your arms while not over opening your ribs and then over closing everything off. Make sure you're also using your squat. So everything you're learning in all of your other dance training is so applicable in tap dance. So applicable, it's necessary to be your best version of a tap dancer that you can be. All right? So we go into our break. 1, 2, 2, 4. All right. Now, let's put that all together a little bit faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. 2, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, let's take it from the top so we don't lose what we've already done. A, B. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, which is a lot like A, so that's why we're going to speed into it. So far we have A, B, now we're going into C. All right, here we go, or C, depending on which direction you're looking from. All right, we're starting it the same way. Here's the difference. We're just going right into repeat that. Both sides. Repetitive, but practice is the basics, which we all always need. We're going into double paddles. That our last heel that we just did there was our downbeat, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. And look, we're going back into triplets. After the double paddles, double shuffles, double shuffles again, but this time practicing them with the cross and cross. From there, actually, let's go back to the top of this section, C. Heels go front and then back, right? Then paddle, heel. There's your ending. Now that heel is a downbeat for you to take the whole thing from the top on the left foot. So the whole break, or the whole the whole ending phrase goes like this. With the music. So I've been kind of playing around with this oldie, but a goodie, never goes out of style. We're gonna hold 8 bars. 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. From the top, A, B, C. In 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it feels that pulse and that heartbeat of the song, it pushes so much. And when you just want to let it all out, sometimes you need that as your encouragement to give you the okay to let out what's deep within you. So I encourage you to keep doing it. Let's take it again 2 more times from the top. Here we go. Good work, you guys. practice all the time. You're never too good, you're never too old, you're never too pronounced to practice what got you to the place that you are, right? And so we always need that very humbling experience of checking, are we crossing our T's? Are we dotting our I's with our basics? So that way, as we continue to be mindful of the new material that we're absorbing, we always come back to our foundation and make sure that it's not crackling, it's not falling apart, but it's still holding up everything we're adding on top. Good. One more time. Here we go, guys. I hope that you keep tuning in. I hope that you've enjoyed everything else that has come before me in terms of all the other genres. Keep spreading light, keep spreading positivity, and the world as we know it can only get better and better. I love you. I'm sending prayers of peace from within and health all throughout. Love you guys, and I can't wait to connect with you in person one day. Bye, everybody.
Oh, you guys, that's it. That's the end of our Dance-A-Thon. What an awesome, incredible, amazing week this has been, guys. It's been my pleasure. My name is Brandon Henschel to be here and to introduce these videos, to introduce to you guys these instructors who have donated their time and donated their talents and their expertise. So I want to thank every single one of them. I think we had 16, 17 master classes this week. And that's just really, really awesome to be able to do this online and to help such an awesome cause. So I want to thank DDF, Dance Discovery Foundation, for putting this all together to help raise emergency funds for our dance educators who play such a pivotal role in our communities, in our kids' lives, and we want to give them as much support as we absolutely can during this time. Everybody's worlds have been turned upside down. Everybody's going through something really difficult right now, and it's really important more than ever to pull into the community that we're a part of, this dance community, and to bring it together and help each other out. So I want to thank you guys so much for participating. Thank you for being here this entire week. Thank you so much for your donations, and it doesn't end today. You can go to dancediscoveryfoundation.org anytime, even after this broadcast, after this Dance-A-Thon. You can go there anytime and donate to help this cause, and check out their website and all of the awesome things that they do in the community, because they really do a lot of awesome community outreaches. So again, to all of our teachers, thank you. To all of our students, thank you so much. To DDF, thank you. South Coast Conservatory, thank you. Industry Nights, thank you. All of you, thank you. It's been my pleasure to be here. My name is Brandon Henschel. Have a great rest of your week.